Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. It's Tasty Terrible Tuesday. No, Totally Terrific Tuesday. Twinkle Toes Tuesday. Terrific Tech. Terrific Tech. Twitter's. Wait, what's that? Oh, wait, what's that?
Hi!
Oh, that's me.
Hello!
Alright, and YouTube has just started. That's how long the lag is between YouTube and Google Hangouts. I'm live on both simulcasting. Hello to everybody on Google and YouTube's. Duh. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! Every Tuesday at Del Taco is 3 tacos for 99 cents. So yeah, it's Tuesday. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Let me say hello to everybody. Laura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and T-Sis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Eunice and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Crim and Marcel and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Joe Barney and N1QOV and Photo and Philip. Hello! Sam and St. Clinton. And let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. So great to see everybody. Hello, hello, Philip. Woohoo! I hope you're feeling well, Philip. I can see your picture clearly. That's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I have no idea. There's like technical things that happen with the Google that I still don't understand. Sometimes it's like blocked over and I can see Philip's picture clearly. I don't know why. Something. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just wish I understood the system better with the Google and the YouTube and I don't know. If you know, yeah, no, what is it? Because I know there's probably things I could do better, or maybe there's things that could be done better if we understood the system better. That's my question. Hi, Philip and Wing Doggy. Not to, like, make you self-conscious for pointing you out. Hello? And I don't know. Let me make sure that this is... So I hope this is working. Is there anyone I missed? David Jones says, all I need to know about the system is that the system is designed to make Google rich. Hello, Linda, Laura Star. Thank you for checking in. Hello. Woohoo. Philip says, how do you chat on it? Philip, I have no idea. Hi, T-Sis. Philip, I have no idea. It should just show up with the screen and you write on it. But sometimes the Google seems to, like, on its own, kick people out, not let people in. Sometimes the screen or the chat doesn't work. Sometimes you can't see other people's chats. I don't know why it does that. But I've had everybody here who's had these issues at one point or another for no apparent reason. So I am mystified as to why or when these things happen and if there's any way to control it. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it kicks people out. You got part of a chat working, not part of a chat working. I don't know. It's like we're waiting for the technology to keep catching up and getting better. Marcel never has a problem. So apparently Google works awesomely from the European connection. So, yeah. They probably have better rules and regulations that don't let them mess around with it from your Netherlands connection. But here on our US connection, it's the same way with McDonald's in Europe. They're required to actually put food in their food and reduced amount of chemicals, and they don't have those same pesky rules in the US and McDonald's. Why? No, Marcel, because that is the same space and operator no matter which country you're from. Marcel would try to say that the only reason there's ever a problem has nothing to do with Google. It would only have to do with the operator. No, Marcel! Everybody, no! What do you mean? What do you mean? Because these problems and issues seem to pop up for no reason randomly to everyone, regardless of skills or technical expertise. Issues would manifest. Marcel's says, what I mean is crystal clear. What? Sturgis Guy says they have a Miss Scruffy free zone on UV log. Wait, what is that? No beards allowed? Hi, Wing Doggy. Oh, wait, Wing Doggy, you have trouble. Wing Dog, let me try and send you. I'll try that again, because I sent you a invite. I'll try again. Sometimes I have to send 2 before people can get in. Marcel says they have a Taco Tuesday. We have Taco Tuesdays. After I talk to you, I'm getting a taco. I just read, the local news. I just read in the local news, which is got me slightly disturbed, that there's an increase in theft of catalytic converters from underneath SUV in the Santa Monica area. I'm like, really? Is that happening again? Is this a thing again? Because remember a couple years ago when I was in Hollywood, that was a problem, and I had my truck vandalized twice. One, the catalytic converter was actually stolen, and one, it was almost stolen. And it was like unscrewed, and somebody was like stolen interruptus. So yeah, is that a thing again? I'm really annoyed to read that. Marcel says, boy gets trapped in arcade machine. That's actually happened a lot. Not just once. I've seen videos on YouTube of toddlers, between 2 and 4 years old toddlers, where they're not so good at talking yet, but they're pretty good at crawling into small spaces, and they have these machines in a lot of these like small towns and odd little stores, these old kind of machines that have a hole big enough for a stuffed animal to come down, and it's the kind of thing where there's like a machine, and it's like a clear little square glass full of stuffed animals and toys and stuff, and you put your quarter in, and there's like a little crane thing that you're supposed to operate and try to grab a toy and pick a toy, and it'll drop it down the chute. Well, apparently the machines, and there are various configurations of these machines, but they're all similar to that. But a small toddler is about the same size as a stuffed animal and is able to climb up into the little machine, climb there, and they're pretty quick. People, if you're not looking, you miss the little 2-year-old, like bloop. They climb up, and all of a sudden they're in the machine, and of course the barely speaking toddler cannot figure out how, like a cat up a tree. Once they get up there, they can't get out, and they don't know how they got in there. And then there's like, ah! Just like a cat up a tree. And then there's the panic of how to get the kid out, which usually requires a dismantling or destruction of the machine to get the child out. There are videos. There's videos on YouTube. There's one video that I saw recently where the kid's there with another, like a older brother or sister, and it's at a store, and so it's a surveillance video, like near the entrance of the store, and you see the 2 little kids, and one of them's like probably about 2.5, and they're like looking, and all of a sudden one climbs up, and the other one's pointing. The other one's probably about 4, pointing like, hey! And adults are just walking in and out of the store. They don't notice the little kids, and they're like, hey! And until the one that climbed in is actually in the machine and like, hey! And then that's when all the adults are like, it's kind of funny. Hi, Wing Doggy. Oh, good. Glad you made it. Oh, and Marcel just put the link for the one in the UK. That's happened a lot in the US. There's not a lot of stores that have those old machines. I guess the best way to prevent it, though, is to have the machine that has like a door that flops, that opens up, but you can't go in it. A door that only has, they make them so the doors that only go out, but you can't go in. Or another way to prevent this is to actually watch your kids in the store. Yeah, if you are actually with your kids in the store. Oh, Wing Doggy, we can see you. We can see your, why is that? Why is it that we can see you, Wing Doggy, on your little screen? Oh, you can see it's Wing Doggy. Yeah, Wing Doggy, I don't know why. That's weird. Are you on are you on your cell phone or something? Anyhow, oh, well, today, well, so anyhow, I digress. Today, my police officer, my sweet police officer, came by, and he was here for about 15 minutes. He talked to some of the other people in the area, but he was hoping to catch the flower bandit and talk to her. He was going to have somebody, a Farsi-speaking person, talk to her, and he was sitting here waiting, And he waited for about 15, 20 minutes before he had to go off to another call. 5 minutes later, she walks by. Yeah. But, and since then, she's been here twice today, but did not take any flowers. She came about 2:40 and just walked all the way up and looked at him. And I went out. I was like, hi, Peron. And she showed me she had an empty bag. She's not taking any flowers. And I gave her a hug and said thank you. And then she was back here again about 4:40. Twice in one day. So she's still coming by here. So far in the last week, she's been good, but that's this week. Who knows about next week? Yeah. So that was my excitement. And oh, I just want to warn you guys. I don't think there's not going to be a show. I have several appointments tomorrow, so I am going to be running around, and then I have a screening in the evening for Earth Day. So no show tomorrow, Wednesday for Hump Day. But I will be back on Thursday for Stupid Question Day, and then I have a premiere, a screening right after I talk to you guys on Thursday. So just want to let you know, no show tomorrow. Just want to let you know now. And Philip and Sam, hope you're feeling better. Yes, as Marcel says, so delicately, we will have to hump ourselves tomorrow. Hard times for everyone. And I was reading an article. Earlier today that I thought was funny. The article, a guy was being interviewed. He is the owner of one of the biggest, best, most popular. His company makes the lifelike, anatomic, full-size sex dolls. They're dolls. They look and feel like the same size, your companion dolls. So this guy's the owner, president, CEO of this company that makes these dolls, and he was saying that he was a champion for men's sexual toys because women have had sex toys for thousands of years. Women have gotten to enjoy their small, discreet sex toys. Sex toys, sure. Just because women can put their sex toys in a pocketbook, men, if they want a sex toy, which they somehow feel like they're a weirdo. So he wants okay for men to have their sex dolls. And he says that actually he has a lot of customers who enjoy their sex dolls more than they would a girlfriend because she's cheaper and quieter. So and that his technology has improved so much that you can barely tell the difference. Right. Except for the fact that it's a doll versus a real person. But otherwise, totally almost the same. Yes. If you would like. Linda says, yeah. Linda says, oh, yeah, they don't complain, but you got to clean them. The sex doll doesn't wash herself. So yes, and you'll be missing out on Hump Day, but instead we can talk about sex dolls. But Linda, I just want to point out that if your sex doll gets messy, you actually are the one who made the mess. She doesn't make the mess herself. So you're really only cleaning up your own mess. Oh, thank you so much, Allura. I appreciate that. Yes, I did see that. Philip says he doesn't care how awesome and beautiful and perfect the sex doll is. He still prefers a real living, breathing woman. Thank you! Yes! So the owner of this company, the sex doll company, the CEO said while he is sworn to confidentiality, apparently they have some very they've had very big high profile people purchase their products. Apparently there was one very high profile person who bought 5 and had all 5 of the sex dolls installed in bikinis on sun chairs on their yacht. So you could actually have. Linda wants to know if they have. Do they make boy ones? You know, good question, Linda. I don't know. I suppose they do. But yeah, so somebody wanted a whole bevy, their own team, their own bikini model team on their yacht. or some sort of decorations on their yacht, yeah. So they bought 5 of them. I was like, really? How does that conversation go? If you and I'm wondering, does this guy talk to all 5 of them? Hi, Veronica. Hi, Allison. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Jasmine. Sturgis guy says even better than the and well these sex dolls are pretty pricey. I think they cost a few $1,000s, but Sturgis guy says that he has an offer from a Ukrainian girl who wants to be his girlfriend as soon as he sends $2,500 for the plane ticket. Well, if somebody were, see, I have a feeling, I don't know, call me crazy, call me suspicious, I have a feeling that there will never be a plane ticket purchased with that $2,500, Sturgis guy. You would just be mailing that check to a mailbox. Who knows who is actually getting it? Yes, there are crime syndicates in Russia and Nigeria where they do those, or the Ethiopia where they have those Nigerian business scams. Crime syndicates who operate these large businesses devoted to internet theft, targeting people with dating schemes and scams, all kinds of like internet phony email scams all over the internet. Oh, Marcel just put the link up. Marcel has a link for male sex dolls. There you go. Linda, you'll have to check out that link later. Well, Allura, most of the time these crime syndicates, it's not even you're not even necessarily talking to a real man or woman. It's like a telemarketing operation where they're just sending the emails out all over, just like fishing, throwing it out there and seeing who gets in. And it doesn't even matter who's answering the email on the other end, man, woman, whatever. They're just going to write whatever they want, because it could be anyone, to get you to send them money. And if they have a picture, they can send a picture of anyone, say, this is me. They can make books, and they want your info, and they want your money. And there's probably a room, like a telemarketing room, full of people on computers, just nonstop all day long, throwing stuff out onto the internet. And they, besides internet scams and dating scams, they also do a lot of scams where, you know, you all get this, like, is this you? Click on this link. All kinds of click on this link. This message is from your friend. Then there's the fake IRS scam or the fake FBI scam. Click on this link. There's important thing for, there's the fake FedEx delivery scam. All of them. You've received something. You must respond to something. There's all kinds of reasons of, you get an email, it's just a couple sentences, you must respond to something, your new Walmart card, your credit card has been, something's been happened to your credit card, and you don't even have that bank, so your bank account's been hacked, but you don't have that bank. They're all of them, and they all have the same thing. They all say something a couple sentences long about why you need to click on a link. The link is the worm. All they really want you to do is click on the link so that they can get in, get your information. Yeah, and the best thing to do is, if you get any email that you're not sure if it's real, instead of clicking on the link, you can either, if they're pretending to be a company, you can actually email directly that company, real company. You could email the IRS or the FBI or FedEx or Walmart or whoever and say, hey, is this real? You can. A lot of the companies have email addresses that they ask you to forward it to, like spoof at Bank of America, where they just, or Bank of the West, or whatever bank it is. They have, you know, Citibank, you know, spoof or fraud or scam. They usually have an email. If you check on their customer service thing, they have a thing like, if you get a fraudulent, suspicious email, just don't open it, you can open it, but forward it to here, and they will let their fraud department investigate it and check it out. And Marcel says, where's that hidden room? Yeah, I'm quite disappointed that nobody has made a replica of me. I have not reached the heights of popularity where there is a demand for the L'Oreal new look-alike sex doll. That's when you know you've really achieved some sort of, like, international popularity and status. Ah, shucks. I'm so disappointed. Thanks, David Jones. David Jones wants to know if there. Wait. No, Wing Doggy wants to know if there's a do-it-yourself kit. Wait. Oh my goodness. All right, so we've gone longer. It's 5:52. So I'm just about to sign off. This is Tech Tuesday. We talked about important internet security issues. Tech Tuesday. So, so I want to thank you for coming to see me because you're awesome. I will be back at 5:15 Los Angeles time on Thursday. No show tomorrow. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Allure Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and T-Sis and How's It Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mina and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Red Stapler and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and N1QOV and Joe Barney and Sue and Angie Jonas, Wing Doggy. Thank you for checking in. Let me make sure I got everyone. Hello, Marcel, Jesus, Wing Doggy. All right, Philip. Thank you, Philip. Yes, I'm sure I didn't actually give you any information you didn't already know, but it's always good to remind yourself because the reason that they keep doing these scams is because they do sometimes work. If they send out 1 million emails, and even if only like 5% of the people that they send to respond, they still make a lot of money. And some of them are pretty scary, like the IRS and the fake IRS and the fake FBI ones, both of which will never email you. If they want you, they'll knock on your door. Or you'll get official letters. They don't email you, but the fake IRS. I've read about those. First, they'll call, and they have like a scam phone that makes it look like it's coming. It'll show up on a caller ID. It's like it's coming from the police or the IRS. They come, so they're pretty scary. But anyhow, kisses for everyone. I love you. Bye. Bye. I love you.